This rating, this absolutely fourth. I don't. Honestly, to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter to me. I don't. I'm literally seeking sports commentary analysts. If you haven't noticed, I got to work with the legend Mark Jones this past weekend. Okay, that's what I'm seeking. The YouTube basketball. I've been doing this since I was 15, 2016. Right, 15. I started 2016. I was really in the YouTube hoop scene, heavy. It's like 8 years ago, brother. It's called transitioning, growing with the times. Okay, I'm outdated in this new scene. I don't play 1v1s.
If 1v1 didn't clip it, then it ain't clipped right. And like I said, I'm glad the next chapter really is the more professional, like NBA, like this is the pro side. Like, okay, because, that's what they all say. Like, I remember when A. Millie was reacting to Max, from FaZe and from all that, and stuff.
Yeah.
When that time he was playing Fight and cooking them, A. Millie was like, dang, next chapter, you should really try to get on there because he's actually good, like, which he is. Like, Max can hoop. Like, he's actually a bucket. So it's just like, the next chapter is like, that's that audition to be like, okay, can you really hoop, though? But, that's why I was like, it'll definitely be fun to see. Like, I wish Cam Wilder would get on the next chapter or something, but I don't know if he would do that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. It would be cool to, like, if next chapter did, I don't know if they would, but if they did one season where it's like they just get all the matchups that we want to see. Like, all the people that have been begging to hoop, like, even like Cell, A. Millie, B. Ellis, like the ABC crew, even if they got them to just hoop against each other for one season. Cause I know people have been on Cell about wanting to see him hoop. I don't know if you've seen Cell, his reaction to the prospects scouting report they did on him.
I saw he was doing a 1v1 report. I didn't click on it, though. I didn't watch it, but what was
basically, like, the guy did, like, a whole scouting report on Cell, and so was basically saying, like, I shouldn't even have one of these. I don't even hoop anymore. At least in 1v1s. He's like, I still play 5v5. I still love playing 5v5, but I'm not really trying to be in the 1v1 scene anymore. I'm trying to move on to, like, broadcasting and commentary and all that, which we already know he's been doing that.
Yeah.
But all the comments are saying, nah, Sal, we want to see you hoop again.
Yeah, like, bro, you was supposed to play B. Ellis, and, like, that's not like, man, that man will play Flight before he plays B. Ellis, like.
Yeah, that's basically what the guy said in the video too. He was like, Cell gets competitive against Kenny Chow instead of playing like these other guys. But Cell did make a point too. Like, he posts videos against actual pros too.
He has,
like the King of the Courts and stuff like that. He's playing against guys who are better than the YouTubers and hooping in those. So he's like, why do I need to? I'm not gonna go out of my way to play every matchup. But so I can see both sides.
I can.
Of course, I do want to see Cell hoop too. Like I said, I want to see TNC do a season where they give us all those matchups, like A. Millie, B. Ellis, Cell, Cam Wilder. Who else? Who else would we want to see in there? Dev, maybe. Like, all the kind of YouTubers that we want to see play against each other. Kind of like a better version of, like, the Creator League, pretty much.
Yeah, get YPK Ray in there, too.
Yeah, YPK Ray. All the guys that we know could really hoop, and we want to see him on the next chapter platform.
Yeah, against Max. I'll probably get YPK Ray against Max because they both like short, quick little hoopers and stuff. So I think that would be tough to watch. I'd watch that. I'm not going to lie. Because it's like, they hoop. Yeah, they hope, man. Sal, you need to play B. Ellis, man. That's something we asked for, like, in 2021. I remember. It's been, like, a long time. Like,
B. Ellis, too. He was making reaction videos saying we need to play, too.
That was literally 3 years ago, Jay. That's really crazy. Like, dude, I remember that. We talked about that. 2021, 3 years ago. And it's like, dang. Like, Sal, I understand, but, dude, just play. Like, it ain't gonna hurt you. You love the game, but you be trying to act like you don't really love the game that much, or like, that's the past. Like, it's still the like, you still want to be
acting like he's in his 40s.
Man, like, he's already ready to retire, and it's like, bro, there's people older than you. They'll still play ones. Like, I understand though. Like, yeah, you got married, okay? I think Dev is married. Yeah, married. There's a few. Yeah. They gonna still run the ones. Like, it's not gonna hurt them. I understand you feel like you're on the bigger, better thing. You can still commentate. You can still coach. Because I know he's coaching now for college. working on
Yeah,
that.
that's too. Shout out to him for that too. That's big.
Yeah, so that's dope too as well. Like you're trying to inspire the youth. I know what you're trying to do, like move around in a different way, enjoy the game in different aspects. And there's nothing wrong with that. You can still do all of that while giving people buckets on the court, giving them 50 while you playing some ones. Like, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, I don't know, man. I just feel like it's probably not that much big of a deal, but we don't know his mind and like how he like particularly sees it. But to me, I just don't see it like it ain't nothing that's gonna hurt you, especially if you're still playing fives. What's a difference between playing one person versus you playing against 5 other people on the court? Because pretty much, 5v5, but you get the ball, you got the help defense, and you got 3 people helping, or some people watching, or you set screens. Like, now it's just you just playing one. You're not having to do extra work, run up and down the court, just play on the half court.
Yeah.
Like, I don't see that. I don't see a problem with that. But I mean, like you said, we don't know what he goes through in this way, but I feel like, man, I get it. He had his era of stuff, like, the basketball challenges. But now, he does like the trivia in between his videos, like asking him questions. Like, yeah, I like the whole new aspect of way of doing things. I paid homage to his old stuff. I posted a few videos. Like, I did his I Need That for the Gram. I still do his Meet Me at the Rim series. Like, it's fun. Like, I still keep that alive because I'm like, that stuff was lit, bro. Like, that was a different side of YouTube for sure. But yeah, I feel like Marcelas, you gotta give like the last dance, one last hoorah, once. And
yeah, so last dance.
Yeah, because it's like I feel like he hasn't really gave a proper end to it. I know you feel like you don't owe nobody what you don't, or in a way, yeah, you don't. But it would just be nice to see. I think it'd be nice to see.
Yeah, I think it would just be fun to see. Just
yeah,
the whole community would love it pretty much. Just to see
like it's nothing negative. Obviously, what comes with it, duh.
Yeah, obviously, if like he knows if he performs bad, people are gonna be in the comments talking crazy. But
yeah, but
that's probably what it is. It's just like I will say, like the community community does get toxic at times.
It does.
Like even he remember the last time when he had that bad first game in the Creator League.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Everybody was talking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we even had to make a video defending him because we were talking so crazy. Like, you can say he lost the game, but people were saying crazy stuff.
Yeah, like you don't need to say nothing about his family, nothing about his livelihood. Like, yeah, after that, you gotta chill. Like, it's not that deep. It's definitely not that deep. So that's why I was like,
shout out to Sal. That's just an idea. Just
shout
for
out
Sal and TNC to think about.
Yeah, but we can move on to Nesco being one of the 1v1 champs, out of the Nesco. But Nesco's been on the rise. But also, y'all, if y'all didn't know, like I said, screenshots will be up on the screen, but Spotify listeners, you just listening. But like, yeah, Nesco, he posted it on his own story that he was shot 8 times. Like, crazy. Like, crazy, y'all. Like, he said he's gonna make his recovery. He said he didn't shed one tear. Like, he had his little caption to the YouTubers. Y'all can pause it, read it. But that's what he said. And he said, ready to make his comeback. It's okay. He's just glad to be here, which we're all.
Yeah, he said he's good. That's the most important thing. He said he's good. I took another screenshot. He replied to somebody's comment on. I think it might have been on his post or somebody else's post. They were basically what we said, like, Nesco's been on such a run lately, it would suck to see his story end like that, getting shot.
Yeah.
And then he replied to it, and he said it won't. So he's basically saying he's good, he's going to make a full recovery, then he'll be right back to it.
But, and we're glad he's still here, though, because all it takes is one time, y'all. Once, or at least
that bullet would have hit somewhere else, it would have been done, but
all it takes is one bullet in the right place and he would have been gone. So the fact that it was 8 times and he's still here, like, praise God. I mean, and sorry to other people that listen that it's happened to him. I remember he was shot multiple times, did not make it. Like I said, I don't know. That's up to God. I don't know how that works. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't finna put no stipulation on her. Like, hey, but just that means Nesco, you need to get right too, man. Get your life right. You be out here playing, man. But you definitely gotta not do the same things you be moving like before, Nesco. Definitely, you gotta tact, especially because now you're more on the rise. Like it's not like you wasn't known, but you can tell more of this year is his like towards the end of last year to this year is like his most on the rise recognition. They're trying to put him on more things, get him on next chapter. So it's like, yeah, like you're getting even more popular than you was known around. So you just gotta move a little bit better. It can't just be around the same old people. I don't know the situation, the stipulation, or whatever you was around.
Yeah, we don't know like how it happened or anything like that. All we got was the picture of him that he shared. But yeah, like you said, just gotta be safe out here.
Yeah, for sure. If you can't hang with the same people, you can't hang with the same people. Like I'm saying, like sometimes some people are there for a season and for a reason. So some things you gotta leave behind. But yeah, I think some of that stuff you gotta leave behind, Nesco. Because I'm like, I don't know. He could be playing on that side, you know, Jay. Like I said, a lot of people they do have double lives. Like most people do, like off of social media and on social media. So, you know, I'll just say, just move tack, Nesco. But we definitely love to see you back on the scene. Praying for a quick recovery and yeah. I mean, we don't know when the Quick event was a film, or that when they posted. I don't remember when. It was probably what?
Yeah, it was probably like a month or two ago. The way
like in May or something. Yeah, probably filmed in like May or June. But either then, like you still you just got the Quick little championship. You just got more recognition to your name, more all stuff. So just like. Just come back, man. Be safe and shoot. That's who I want to see. Man, shoot. Nesco and Freaky could play or something like that. That'd be dope.
Yeah, like we talked about it before. He's pretty much beat everybody. The only matchup I would want to see is probably him versus Nas or even him versus Freaky, like you said. I think that would be a good matchup.
Those would be very, very dope. And yeah, I'll watch it though. That's
I just seen today too. He finally started his own YouTube channel too. So I'll put that on the screen when I edit this.
Good, man.
Make sure you go subscribe to his channel.
I tell you, man, he on the rise, JC. He started to do things. That's what I said. Because he wasn't as like popping. Like he was known here and there, but now he's like really, really popping now. So
yeah, and he's like he's playing on everybody else's events, but it's always good to have your own thing going too.
Yeah,
that's why shout out to B. Ellis. B. Ellis, and a lot of his reactions, he's telling people who don't have a channel yet, like, go start your own channel, like build your own community, build your own fan base and supporters. Like, that's really important to tell people, because for people like Nesco or even like Nas before, if you get hurt, you see like you're not gonna be playing in events anymore, not gonna be getting paid. Like,
facts.
It's always good to have your own thing going instead of just playing on everybody else's platform.
Yeah, your own motion, because then you're gonna be looking like you fell off. That's all the comments. They're definitely gonna say you fell off, man. But sometimes you do fall off, man. But you don't stay off. You know what I'm saying? But for sure. I mean, I know when we mentioned Scoob, we could go back into that. Like, was Scoob supposed to be playing, what you say, ISO Joe, whatever his name is?
Smooth Joe, yeah.
Yeah, like Smooth Joe.
That was all bad. So, for people who don't know, Nas, Scoob, B. Ellis, Moon, they have a whole 1v1 tour going on. And he was supposed to play Smooth Joe, who people know Nas 7-0'd him.
Got them.
But then he lately had beat Eli Carter from Next Chapter, and he beat Fonby. So Joe was kind of talking crazy again, how he was before Nas beat him.
One Hoops, what's your thing? If 1v1 didn't,
and 1v1 didn't film it, then it ain't film right, Jit.
This guy.